Alright. Welcome. I haven't streamed in a while. Oh. It's missed. I was thinking of doing another VR stream. So I was like testing out some games. I was like, oh, well, you know, I know War Thunder has a VR, but it's like shit. That didn't work. And games like I have accounting, but they were. I mean, I only play custom, so F help wanted has its own problems. Half-Life Alex, I'd love to play on stream, but I'm like halfway through a playthrough. Wait, but we're playing Overwatch. So, oh, I'm very loud. Let me fix that. Okay, that should be a little better. Alright. First map is we'll just play some good old comp because fuck, I don't know. I'm probably never gonna damage. I don't want to play comp damage. Like, I'm so bad at DPS. Like, almost find Genji that's from custom matches. Like, I played Tracer and I was really bad, so I stopped playing Tracer. I've started playing Ashe recently, but I'm not good. So I don't know, I just don't play this. And none of Brig's skins are any good. She just has lame skins. Every single one of them. Except for this one. Like, everyone always uses like the Vampire Hunter skin, and that one's fine.
Systems calibrated for maximum cooperative behavior.
Greetings. Salutations.
What's up? Here we go again. Shields up.
I guess that makes sense. Reese is like the most basic tank possible. Maybe D.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Junkrat. Bit of Junkrat. Great. I'm fine with playing with them. That worked.
I have a new plan this time.
have been purple. They have no Ana.
Securing the objective. Mobilize here.
Nice. This team is crushing us. Yeah, gold. Okay, you know what? Usually the gold weapons are just tacky. Actually, it's good. It's, I think because his like a more like a prosthetic, it makes more sense for his to be gold than for I don't know, Reinhardt to have a gold hammer. So good. Like, it makes some characters just so dangerous.
No sweat. Just try again.
Securing the objective. Mobilize here.
Shields up.
I had a friend who played Baptiste for a while. I think he had a problem with kind of just getting bored of characters really quickly in everything. Like switching it up all the time. I also usually pick a main very quickly in every game and then stick with them kind of forever. I mean, I did that immediately in Dead by Daylight. Then again, I guess bad example for me, because I started playing Dead by Daylight specifically specifically to play Demogorgon because I really liked his ability. Even though now the Dredge, oh, so good. Because he has the Demogorgon's ability, it's just so much better. But I also like I haven't played Dead forever, and Dead by Daylight makes me sad. Not because it's a bad game, it's because it's a good game with a bad community that makes me not want to play it. Like, I so want to enjoy Dead by Daylight. Like, it's so creative and fun. Usually. But
Best round lost.
so
Shields up.
Score
anyway, so I was playing
0.
a match with one of my friends, and I was playing support as always. I was playing DPS, and he plays Sojourn a lot. I think because his original, like the characters he usually plays are, it was Genji originally apparently, back in Overwatch 1.
Maybe.
And then when we started playing, it was Soldier, but he was playing on console. Soldier isn't a great console character because of his slight recoil. And then he switched to Sojourn, or Sombra, then Sojourn. Of course it was the main. And man, they just went off on him playing comp. I don't know if he's ranked yet
Here, take this.
or what.
Bracing shield.
Okay, damage. That is actually pretty low. Wait, all things considered. Mei is a high, like, gets a lot of damage because they just live for so long. But I think, like, and mind you, some of these were like, I wouldn't even say like creative insults, just like ones I hadn't heard before. Like, one of our DPS was like, you know, it's so hard being DPS when we're down a DPS. Like, oh, Jesus. That's quite the way to say that the guy, that my friend's fucking stuff like that. It was... I have a self-imposed code of responding to toxicity with just the phrase "okay" and every single time, because I think it's hilarious, and it's something that's so hard for toxic people to respond to, because it's just like, yeah, okay, I'm bad. Really good ult, Diva. Yep. One of the best ults I've seen in my life. Ow. The other team's really good. They keep going after, well, specifically, but our support in general, which is what you want to do. Tanking her.
Play of the game.
Working. Probably gonna D-rank. Right. I think I've played like 6 games of comp and haven't won a single one at Silver 3. I haven't been doing terribly, but whole thing. Oh, I recently rewatched Pacific Rim. That movie is just so good. I was looking at it, and it's got like a 6.9 out of 10 on like IMDb. It's like, how is that possible? Pacific Rim is... I'm talking the first one, not the second one. Not, what was it, Uprising or whatever? No. Like OG Pacific Rim, like Gypsy Danger beating the shit out of people. But rewatching it, there were like a few things I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. There were a few. Actually, I saw this, and I've been rewatching Lord of the Rings as well, because we have the in addition Lord of the Rings, and there's some just random comedic moments where it's like the Battle of Helm's Deep. It's about to begin. Gimli's standing there, but he can't see anything, and they keep commenting on it. And the same thing happens in Pacific Rim. Like, Gypsy's fighting the big acid spitting guy, I think. No, the EMP one. In the city, and they crash through a building, and they stop, and then Gypsy Danger's like foot hits a Newton's cradle. And I think originally that was like, oh, that's kind of funny, but now it's like, that just kind of like really breaks the flow of the scene, because it's just randomly there's this zoom in close up of Newton's cradle while this super intense fight's going on. A bit of a strange choice, but
Our push is underway.
Pop back your fucking...
Here, for you.
I don't know, it was a... range.
Let me help you with that.
But yeah, the Lord of the Rings has a few of those as well. I think the most famous one of those is probably the second breakfast thing. Where it's like, I don't know if he knows about second breakfast, Pip. But that one at least kind of fits because it's, you know, it's Merry, Pippin, Frodo, and Sam kind of learning. This isn't just like some adventure anymore. This is like a
Tank is down. Tank is out.
serious, like, oh wait, this is like there was a chance we're all going to die. So it's kind of like showing their naivete despite all that had already happened at that point. Because what they had
Enemy over here.
run into a few Nazgul when they were going to the Prancing Pony to try and find Gandalf. What the fuck just happened? How did I die? Oh. A1.
Okay, I'm ready to go again.
We're outnumbered. Mind yourself. Enemy here.
Very confused. I was like, I don't remember having a May.
I needed that.
Oh, we don't. We have a fake May. Only kind I can respect. Jesus.
We must take back the robot.
Come on, let's kick this off. We'll get you where you need to go. Here, take this. Shields on this one. Thanks. Rally to me.
Oh, if I had my shield. It was a good double ult. Those were...
They took the robot from us. Come on, big guy. Let me help you with that. Enemy over here. Here, take this.
I was made to protect, and I shall.
The barricade proceeds.
Cover you. Here, for you. Let me help you with that.
Pushing the barricade.
Let's get this on the road.
Oh, our Junkrat's into a Reaper.
All systems on optimal levels.
Okay. How we loot? Sage. careful you never say GG or leave.
I'll remember that for next. My ultimate is ready.
Primed and ready.
Yeah, Lord of the Ring trilogy. I'm really just waiting for the battle of Minas Tirith. It's like best part for life.
Perfectly executed close combat.
Now go get it.
Let the kitsune guide you. Pushing the barricade. Team victory.
Jesus.
Play of the game.
Says I've got. They just remade Junkenstein's Revenge. Tinder. I don't know who made that. They have a problem.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Breaking me down just builds me up. Don't be afraid to ask for help out there.
I promise to take this one seriously.
Yes, that guy just won't finish. finish his thought. They win.
If we do this right, they won't even know what happened.
Ah, yes.
Right or wrong, I'm gonna finish this war.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Oh. Jesus. Plays the Pharah and the Mercy. Time. I can never do anything. That's the worst part. It's a fine combo, right? It works. But if I could do something about it, then I wouldn't particularly care. But because I'm worthless against Pharah, and far more worthless against a Pharah and a Mercy, it's just very annoying. I think I know how this game's gonna go. Yeah, hell of a fight. It's gonna be. I have killed Pharah as Rig, but like maybe twice. Yeah, probably one. Wasn't even a kill. Maybe I just hit him. Okay, well I have killed one Pharah, but they're on the ground because I think they ran out of fuel.
I'm a man on a mission. Stay out of my way.
One person who can actually take care of Pharah. I don't know what our solution is. However, it's not taking care of the Pharah.
I see one. Raising shield. Shield buckling.
It's feel bad having to be healed while playing. I could have gotten her. Did take her.
Justice reigns from above. That's not gonna stop me.
Oh, soldier fell off the cliff. Man. You know what? Held them off for a surprisingly long time. Like, I thought we would have lost the point far earlier than we did.
Rally to me. I'm taking
Oh.
damage.
No.
My tactical visor is charging.
Come and be gone.
No Overwatch. For the most part, Overwatch characters' weapons don't make sense. But Ramatra's possibly makes the least sense. Like, what is he shooting? Just like triangles? And why? Why not like have a gun?
Tactical visor activated.
Hey, good looking out for
Steps punished.
helping you recover.
I find it kind of annoying that Junkrat isn't hurt by his own bombs, but Ash is lit on fire by her dynamite. Like, look, have consistency. Soldier, soldier. God, I just need a button that tells them to fucking get into line of sight. I think Mercy has a line like that. Like, I can't heal you if I can't see you. Like, if I could just have a button that just says that to whatever person I need is asking for healing, that would be great. Usually I'm a little busy. They need to nerf his healing just a little bit. Just a little bit. Make it like 100 less. Because despite all the joking, Roadhog is unironically one of the best healers in the game. He does so much healing, and yes, it's only to himself, but that doesn't particularly matter, does it? I've had games where Junkrat, like, look, their Junkrat's almost, he has 1,000 less than their healers. That's like 3 heals from Junkrat. Well, I hit her. So, that's something. Not often I hit them. Oh, come on, I almost got Hog. I almost killed him. Almost went off the edge. If he just been a little further back, would have been it. Oh, good, he's dead. Jesus. Junkrat's ult isn't even that good. I was called Roadhog Junkrat. He's just the more interesting of the two. Anyway, Roadhog's ult isn't very good. It's just really annoying. And there's something to be said about an annoying ult. After all, that's like the core premise of some ults isn't that they're like particularly great or anything. They're just like really annoying.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
That was a very hard-fought round.
0 to 2. Switching sides.
Jesus.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Like, well, he held them off pretty well, especially towards the end there, because in the castle itself, Farah and Mercy can't really do their combo very well, which is just so good. Both the fact that they can't and when they do. Oh, Baptiste.
Breaking me down. just builds me up.
I guess Baptiste is a
You
better
sure you want me keeping you alive? I am
combat
you,
medic.
after all.
A helpful human would certainly be a welcome change of pace.
Damn, Ramatra really got him there. Kiriko is a really good combat medic, where they can fight. I mean, Kiriko's got
Stay
super
close to
high
me,
damage,
and I'll keep you safe.
at least played correctly.
No, you don't.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lame.
Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
We can do this.
Oh, right. Like, Kiriko can do a lot of damage with headshots. The problem is, getting headshots all the time takes far more ability than most Kirikos I've ever played with or against have. Because I don't know how much travel time her weapon has, if it has any at all. Entirely sure.
Looking better already.
Damn it, I missed Junkrat.
Stay in the circle.
Sometimes the repair packs just go to whoever they want.
A captured. Escort the payload.
I see one.
Oh, wow, right. Well, nothing I can do there.
I have a new plan this time.
That's very good. Junkrat. Oh god, I don't feel like it's so much. Damn it. Ow. Oh. Hey, my screen did not show him at all. I thought he was like up on the buildings, like up, like right there ish. Definitely not ready just to die. Alright, we gotta. Man, I'm completely fine with Junkrat having. Or, did it again. With Roadhog having a one-shot, I think it makes him kind of interesting. But every now and again, I'll get killed by it, and just like be like, you know what? Maybe Roadhog shouldn't have a one-shot. He was almost dead, dude.
Payload is back in our control.
Got Baptiste right there.
Them up.
Enemy over here.
out for that person who's trying to kill us. Thanks, Ben.
Watch out for that enemy. Mortality field deployed. Immortality fields expired. I like the reality.
Greatest ult I've ever seen. Ryan! Oh, I have so much healing.
Stay near the immortality field. You'll be safe in here.
Let's move the payload together.
Why isn't it like that anymore? Why aren't maps like that where they like, where like it closes off behind you once you move the payload through for a reason? Ah, that was a waste. I don't know why I did that. That was a panic ult. That was it.
I have a new plan this time.
I want to focus on keeping the payload moving.
My ultimate's ready.
Here, for you. Taking heavy fire. I can protect you.
You know, I think Bastion's ult now, I think it's a lot more helpful than his other ults, like any previous incarnation. Because the old ones, like, yes, they could wipe out people, but they were also pretty overpowered, whereas this one is, like, balanced, but it also is like an area clear. Where while, yes, it won't kill everything in the area, it will get them out of the area. Oh, well, I would have best and oh my god. I have forgotten. Oh, reset. There we go. Are memory loss a thing? Well, not really memory loss, just forgetting what something's called. Overwatch is so strange. Like, it's a good game. It's like Dead by Daylight. I sometimes have so much trouble playing it. Like, I always want to, but sometimes just like, I want to play the game, but I sit there in the lobby for, you know, 8 minutes being like, I don't know. And the only reason I'm thinking about Dead by Daylight a lot, I saw a survey of DBD players, and essentially it was like, okay, here's the most and least wanted IP.
Stay sharp. It's harder to keep you alive when you're distracted.
You're too good with that gun to waste it on
Essentially,
a life of crime.
like one of the like the top 10 was the SCP Foundation. And I was thinking, it's like, they can just do that. There's nothing stopping. Like, all of them are under, all of them are under Creative Commons. All they have to do is just make it. As long as they, like, give credit to the reference, they could make it right now. Except for 173, because that one's a bit of a odd case because it uses copyrighted art as its picture. So that makes it a little more complicated, because then it's not, you know, just go make sure you say, yo, I got this SCP 6969 SCP wiki by this person. Instead it's, okay, let's see, this art specifically. And the problem is, all the famous SCPs are really lame. Like, all the, like, super mainstream famous ones are just stupid, right? Like, compared to most of the modern Foundation, like, they're, like, the Gen 1, or Series 1 SCP, I guess technically 002 to 999, most of those are just bad. Most of them are just thinly veiled pop culture references. A lot of SCPs are still that. Some of them far more thinly veiled now. But for the most part, they're still creative because there's some quality control now. And it's a lot of quality control. Getting an SCP on the site is a Herculean task now. That, yeah, it's a lot of effort. So for the most part, they're no longer like low quality. I'm gonna make Invincible Eldritch Horror. They're a lot more nuanced now. I know it's Invincible Eldritch Horror, but they're sad. That's not true at all. But for the most part, there's a lot more just like, oh, damn it, almost made it out. There's a lot more tales, right, where it's no longer just something that'll, it's not just a weeping angel anymore, it's, you know, sometimes entire towns, or the people, or whatever. Sometimes it's something that exists, like, in reality, but is just such a common anomaly that there's nothing they can do about it. Although, that then brings into question what constitutes an anomaly.
You should rethink your strategy.
You know, like, one of, like, there's an anomaly, I don't remember what number it is, but it's called Theta Prime. Or, I don't know, it's like a number between 3 and 5 or something. 3 and 4.
Don't worry. I'll keep our medics safe.
Something like that. And the whole point
They say you're a good
is,
shot.
well, okay, it is an anomaly because it, like, corrupts everything when you, like, it corrupts math, essentially. So if there's, like, any document with Theta Prime, all numbers become fucked up or whatever. But sometimes things like liturgy, which is just magic, just with a stupid fucking name, it's something literally anyone can do. It's just like a system of symbols and runes and spells. Anyone can use it, so why is it an anomaly? Right? Is it that it's an anomaly, or that our core idea of what normal is should change. Although there's a lot of SCP entries that are just the same thing. A lot of them are essentially, what if the Foundation containing anomalies is creating and or destroying them? There's like 6 of those that I've read. Much less probably 30 that I know. One of their healers switched to big. Oh, they're on a switch. Let's see how that goes.
This ends now. Headshot.
Sojourners are kind of, I don't know, like a good Sojourn is good, but even like the most mediocre Sojourn can take out an entire team if they know what they're doing, even moderately. And yet they've only nerfed her once. And it wasn't even really a nerf. It was, well, I guess it was. The removal of the slowdown of her grenade ability. Although that just means it's harder to tell when you're in the field, so I think it evens out, actually. I've had so many of my teammates die because they're just standing in Sojourn's grenade without even knowing. It happens all the time.
Today's a good day for some mayhem.
It's, yum.
So, how'd you pull all those heists?
But I think if they change something with her railgun,
And
that would be
supposed to be another step?
that would be very nice.
We hunt foxes where I come from.
where I'm from, the foxes fight back.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commence. Capture objective A.
Man.
Here, for you. We're outnumbered. Careful.
we get team wipe now, this spot is like, it's so hard to win once you're in here. I mean, I've had games where I was attacking on, or defending on this map, and you can just continuously team wipe over and over again in that spot. Like, it doesn't even that hard. Just have like one or two good, like if your DPS are good,
That's not gonna stop me.
win.
The payload must be defended.
Raising shield. Looking better already.
Oh, Junkrat self-heal just does so much. Jesus.
Here, take this.
It's like my entire health. One press of button. I don't even that line of a recharge either.
Get to the payload. Taking damage. Rally to me. Helping you recover.
Oh, I'm not. Keep trying. Oh, Reaper's died more than. Okay.
Let me help you with that. Here, for you.
Jericho. Junker. Roadhog. It's just strange. Two characters.
Looking better already.
Alright. Fast. Save. Okay.
My ultimate is ready. Join me.
We really need the payload to move.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Rally to me. Helping you recover.
But the shortest I've ever seen a remote for. His ult go on for.
Good looking out.
Help me move the payload.
Sending
Always
care
with the
your way.
Roadhog.
that one over again. I'll cover you. Shields on the front. Get it. No sweat. Just try again.
Alright, double ears.
60 seconds remaining.
Hot hat.
Enemy choke.
Looking better already. Raising shield. Special delivery.
How do I have that ult?
Time's almost out. Finish it.
Looking better already.
Yeah, we can make this. That was smart. Nah. Oh, no. Oh, that's it. Damn. Got Arisa. That was.
2-0.
We could have made it.
Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Breaking me down just builds me up.